everybody say it's too risky, or maybe, perhaps, you've said it yourself. Well, guess who else have said it plenty times? I have. I would shut down every opportunity, every good idea, every chance to do better. I would just use these two powerful words, well, three. It's too risky. And, when I started doing that, I didn't know how much I was limiting myself. I didn't know how much I was killing opportunities, suppressing anything that could have gotten me out of the situation I was in, because I was tied to the three words. I was married, had a relationship, live-in relationship with these three words. It's too risky. But I want to introduce you to an idea that there's something that's even more, how can I say it? There's something that's worse than risk. You know what that is? Not taking risk. Yep, some of you got it. You're way ahead of everybody else. Not taking risk, to me, it wasn't always this way. To me, I understand not taking risk as being the riskiest thing of all. And so what I try to do now is I try to learn a little bit about what I'm going to get into, do a little research, do a little homework if I can, learn just a little bit. I don't have to master it. And I'll cut out a certain amount of financing and take that risk. That's why I always tell you guys to have an opportunity account, to no longer call it a savings account or an emergency account or a rainy day account, to just start calling it an opportunity account. And so while you're out there, you're not looking for rainy days or emergencies. You're looking for one thing and one thing only, and that's opportunity. So call it an opportunity account. That's what I tell you to do with your savings account. Call it an opportunity account. Change the name, change the identity, change the functionality, right? Change the aspirations. I could go on and on. So most people who, and think about yourself, because I'm talking about me. Most people who are not where they want to be, financially speaking, are people who like to play it safe. The other three words that can destroy you financially. It's too risky, play it safe, right? So your brain has, I'm convinced, I don't know this to be true, but your brain probably has this hidden mechanism that tries to keep you safe. And your brain does everything in its power to protect you and keep you safe and be very conservative. So anytime someone pitches you, proposes, offers you some type of opportunity, the first thing your brain does is say, nope, shut it down, it's too risky. And I just want to share with you that in order for you to get where you want to be, you're going to have to take some risk. How do I know this? And I'm 1,000% sure it works this way. Because you've been playing it safe, taking no risk. Where are you, financially speaking? Well, I'm not where I want to be. Exactly. So there's a guarantee that if you take no risk, you won't be where you want to be. My advice is, what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? It's already going bad for you. I remember I'm probably going to get in trouble for this. They might call me a racist and whatnot, but it's okay. I'm a big boy. I got my big boy pants on today, so we're going to have a real conversation. Trump, when he was running for office, maybe just a few months ago, he used it. Whenever he was talking to minorities, he said, what do you have to lose? And people went nuts. They went crazy, but I understood it for what it was. Again, get out of your emotions, do things logically. I understood what he was trying to say. He was trying to say, you've been playing the game the same way for decades, generations in your family, and it's worked out the same way. No one has gotten ahead. And he's saying, look, just changing your pitch, changing your swing, do something differently. He's saying, what do you got to lose? If you strike out, it's the same thing you've always had. So he's essentially saying, look, you've lost this way over and over again. At this point, why not try something differently? Something different. Maybe, just maybe, things will turn out different for you, right? And that's how I view it. That's how I look at it. So I just want to let you know in this short video that you've got to get into the pattern, the habit of taking risk. You've got to get into the habit of trying new things. You've got to get into the habit, this is a big one for a lot of you, of not being afraid to fail. We're not going to win at everything we do. Sometimes, well, a lot of times we're going to swing and miss more times than we hit. That's just the way it is. But guess what? Even in baseball, if you get 3 out of 10 hits, you still end up in the Hall of Fame. So I'm just saying, hey, it might work that way in life. You might have to take 10 swings to hit on 3, and you just might end up in the Hall of Fame, or in your case, where you want to be financially. So, am I telling you to just grab everything out of the bank and just throw it at any opportunity that comes? No, be smart, be diligent, do your homework if you can. Do a little research if you can. Try to learn some things if you can. But at the end of the day, I just want you to know that your safety and security that you call your savings account, life and time is just going to take that away. That's not going to last long. Ask anybody who tries to sit on money. It doesn't work that way. Eventually, at some point, life and time comes along and says, I'll take that, and it's gone. $1,000 gone, 10,000 gone, 50, 100 grand. It's happened to me, so I know that if you stack money in the bank, it'll disappear. I remember one time we went through like $150,000. This was before we learning all the stuff we know about money. 150 in the family in just like 2 years was gone. I was like, what the heck happened? Then I realized, Shon, you can't. Remember I told you on this channel, when I teach you something, is because I know firsthand. I ain't hear this from anybody else. I know what I'm talking about because it happened to me. And my mentor Byron told me, he said, Shon, life and time. He said, Shon, he said, he didn't say it this that way. He said this. He said, are you surprised? I was like, what do you mean? He was like, you think that money is you're just gonna be stacking in the bank and leave it there? He said, number one, what's the purpose for it? I was like, I don't really have a purpose. He said, exactly. So what happens is life and time comes to collect. I was like, what do you mean life and time? He said, look, life and time will clean out your bank account for you. Smash thumbs up, guys, if you know what I'm talking about. Welcome to the channel. He said life and time is just going to come and take that away from you. And I started to realize little by little that, wait a minute, he was right. Life and time will come along and just consume everything. There's something here. I need a few dollars here. I need $1,000 here. The air conditioner broke. I need an inspection. I need this. I need that. All of a sudden, you're like, what happened to that $150,000? It's gone. Oh my gosh. Life and time. So I need to do another video too, because one of the things I hate about savings, this is going to shock you, is when you're looking at that money in the bank account, it makes you comfortable. It takes away your drive. It's happened to me. Again, I know what I'm talking about because it happened to me. It takes away your drive, take away your ambition. It takes away your fuel. Think about when you had nothing, how hard you go. Like, zero is powerful. Having zero, that's powerful. It'll motivate you. But looking on there and having a 1 in front of too many zeros, all of a sudden, you start sitting back on that couch, flipping that channel, looking through Netflix. Instead of Netflix and skill, you Netflix and chill. And then all of a sudden, you're like, where'd that money go? So I think a lot of piling money in savings accounts kills drives, but kills your drive. I'll just leave it at that. So anyway, guys, just wanted to introduce you to that idea, to that concept, and hopefully it blesses you. Again, I know this channel, I know this ain't the prettiest channel on Netflix, on YouTube. By the way, you guys can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok at Middleman CEO. And I know this ain't the best graphics. I don't have these 8K cameras, and I do most of this on my phone. And I know the channel doesn't have millions of followers, but I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you for coming to this channel, spending time with me, watching these videos, sharing them. For the almost 3,000 that's hit subscribe and smash the thumbs up, I just want to say thank you, because I know it's not 5 million people on the channel. I got it. But if we can change 5,000 lives, that's a win. That'll change 5,000 generations. That's all I'm trying to do. Leave something good while I'm here. Leave something good behind. That's all I'm trying to do. So I hope you guys are doing the same. And, never forget that. We're not going to be here forever. To be honest with you, we're not going to be here long. You, just like me, when I realized that, hey, I'm not going to be here forever. Even if I live 100 years, by God's blessing and mercy and grace, still not a long time compared to eternity. So we're not going to be here forever. Have impact. Don't work until you die. Don't work yourself to an early grave. Don't stress out about this life. It's just material stuff. It's here today, gone tomorrow, and it don't even belong to us. Right? The new house for us doesn't belong to us. It's a good Lord's house. He owned everything. That's what he said. So when he wants to come and collect it, he can collect it. He can send a flood. He can send a storm. Not mine. This awesome truck I'm driving, my wife's awesome Tesla, none of it belongs to us. So I try to never lose focus on or lose perspective of, hey, we're just passing through this world. We ain't here forever. But while we're here, we're going to try to have some positive impact. Hey, but I made a lot of mistakes. Welcome to the club, buddy. We all have. And that ain't never going to end. Hey, I hurt a lot of people. Most of us have. But you're still here. You're still kicking. They've forgiven you. You forgive yourself. Get the most out of this life. Hey, I'm paycheck to paycheck. That ain't abundance. Let's get you into some abundance. How do you do that? You got to learn to make money when you're not at work. That's the only way. You got to have additional streams of income. That's the only way. You got to take some risks. You got to take some chances. That's the only way. Okay, I'm preaching now, but I'll let it go. So somebody hit me up about doing a Bible study channel. I think I'll do that. I'm not a Bible scholar or anything like that, but, so if I feel led, I'll do it. So let me know what you guys think. If you want to be in that free live training where I'm teaching you how to build a business from your phone, just a middleman business, where you're going to find customers for other businesses and get paid for every customer you find. You're not actually going to do the work. Choose an industry, whatever industry you want to get into. Service industry, it could be moving, cleaning, vehicle detail, whatever, TV mounting, anything. Then you're going to partner with businesses. Say, for instance, you choose home cleaning. Then you're going to partner with home cleaners in your area. I teach you how to do all that. That's the business I have, a middleman moving business and cleaning business, and a middleman customer lead generation business. I got that too. So you guys could check it out. Just go to Quote Buddy, Google Quote Buddy. You'll see our new business we're launching. But if you want to learn how to build a business that does not require you to work all the time, and you can literally make money without leaving your house, I've done it since 2020. Then you choose an industry, whatever industry you want. You partner with, if you choose home cleaning, for instance, you partner with home cleaners in your area. You find customers, you take a deposit from the customer. That's why it's called book the customer, take a deposit, dispatch the work to the home cleaner who actually does the work, not you. And so it's super easy. In fact, I just collected another, wish I could have videoed this. I was coming out of the new house because it's almost ready, and the cleaners were in there cleaning it up. And I walked in, I was like, you got a card? She was like, no. I was like, give me your phone number. How much do you charge? And she was like 160 for a house this size. It was like 3,500 square feet. And I was like, I bet I could go put her on the list and book jobs for, I could probably book cleaning jobs for 400 in that neighborhood, pay her half and take a $200 deposit. I'm just saying. $200 without leaving the house. So anyway, guys, I got to go. If you want to get into that live training, there's only one way to do it. Well, two. Put the word middleman in the comments below to get the link, or click the link because it's already in the video description below. All right, see you guys later. Have a wonderful, blessed day, guys. And don't forget, we're not going to be here forever. Please enjoy this life. It's too short not to. Peace, guys.